All right, here, look at the numbers. HR certification pass rates for 2022. Look at those. 65% is hanging tight, or we could do it at 91%. Pretty close. HR Solid Foundation. Here to definitely help you out through this, getting your HR certification. I teach the HR prep test class. I have since 2017. As of today, with my last group that has went through testing, we are at a 91% pass rate. 91% for all of those. That's mixing the professional, the CPs with the supervisory rates. So here's what I'm here to tell you is I just want to make sure you know we have a new class starting soon. 91% pass rate. Hence, you don't need to buy the insurance that's now being offered for you to take a second test at a lesser cost. We want to make sure that you pass it the first time around. So with that being said, we have some test taking tips that we give out at the beginning of the class. I will share the first one with you. And the first one is this. You need to forget everything you know about HR and the company you've worked with previously. There are many questions on here that you read through and you're like, oh, well, that depends. Is this for a large organization? Is this for under 50 organization? Is it that? Okay. That is by far the biggest challenge of anybody who has HR experience. So when taking this test, the first thing I tell people is, walk in with a fifth grader. That's what you need to think about. If you have any young children, if you have nieces, nephews, those kind of things, and they ask you a question, you don't overanalyze it. You go, do you ever sit back and go, I wonder, even though they asked me that, if they really meant this? Okay, we don't do that. So first test taking tip is that simply read the question and pretend you work in the perfect working environment. Okay, you cannot take time to overanalyze it. And the more time that you have spent in HR, the harder this test is, because it's hard not to use that personal experience. So with that being said, hrsf.info, you can go on there to the webinar tab. We have on there our next HR prep test class. It starts on October the 10th. They all run in the evening, so it's plenty of time for you to get home from work and make sure that you're ready to go. At the end, we follow it up with a test and we go through it. It's not like 1B, 2C, 3A. We don't do that. We go through, how'd you get 1? And we literally piece it apart if we need to, just ensure that you make the right choice. All right. This test isn't about all this HR knowledge. This test is about how well are you reading the question, not overanalyzing, so that you can find the right answer. There's 4 more test taking tips to follow. Please make sure you sign up, hrsf.info, again on the webinar tab. And I hope to see you in October. Have a good one. Until then.